This segment is sponsored by Green and Healthy Homes Initiative.
Well, the Green and Healthy Initiative effectively integrates funding from private and public sources to deliver safe housing results for low-income residents. Their mission is to break the link between unhealthy housing and unhealthy families. So joining us to discuss the organization is President and CEO Ruth Ann Norton. All right, so tell our viewers, what is Green and Healthy Homes Initiative's mission, and how did the nonprofit become so popular with Maryland residents?
Well, thank you, Brandy, for having us on, and so glad to be a part of the Baltimore Healthy Expo. GHHI, which was known for many years in Baltimore as the Coalition to End Childhood Lead Poisoning, works to address what are called the social determinants of health and to advance racial and health equity by creating healthier home environments. That means that we send in crews and support staff to lower lead poisoning, injury and asthma, and improve energy efficiency. And we do this to improve health outcomes, educational and economic outcomes, and social outcomes. We live by the mantra that everyone deserves a healthy home and a healthy start. And it helps us get kids to the classroom healthy and ready to learn and to compete in life and to care for all of our families across Baltimore. So we've been at this work for about 30 years and so glad to be doing it.
Now, you talked about lead paint poisoning. We know in Baltimore it's been an epidemic of sorts here, right? And we know all of the long-term effects it can have. Let's say that a tenant moves into a rental unit and they notice chipping, peeling, or flaking paint. What should they do?
Well, two things. Under the state law that we helped to create and pass, they have the right to immediately file a notice of defect with their landlord to get that repaired. But they should know that that should have been repaired before they arrived. Secondly, they can call us and we have legal services assistance. And we also have crews to help to clean up and address this issue and work with the landlord and the tenant to ensure a safe environment. But there are very good laws in Maryland that should prevent this from being the case. And folks should reach out to us at 1-800-370-5323 or email us at info@ghhi.org, and we will help them.
Okay, so let's say that there is work to be done. Can a tenant still be in that home while risk reduction work is being performed?
We will relocate a family to either a hotel or another home during the period of time if need be, unless it's a very small bit of work. But typically we never will work with people present in the space because of the toxicity of lead.
Okay, makes sense. Now, we get a lot of calls into the newsroom about things like this. Let's say that a tenant signs a rent-to-own agreement. Does it mean that that tenant is then responsible for repairs in the unit?
You know, rent-to-own is wide open for fraud, and people should be very, very careful about these contracts. You want to make sure that that in this, it is still a rental agreement until it transfers to home ownership. So it is a way for landlords who may be wanting to skirt the law to get around their compliance issues. I would urge people to call us before they enter that agreement and to ensure before they enter the agreement that the home has been inspected and that we know what the status of lead-based paint is in the home and whether there's chipping, peeling, or flaking paint that should be repaired before moving into or entering into these agreements.
Okay, makes perfect sense. Now tell our viewers again, one more time before we let you go, where they can find you if they have any questions.
If I can, I also want to make one quick here. Families have been in their homes for the past year without a lot of maintenance being done and often trapped in homes with lead paint. Parents need to go to do their 12 and 24-month well baby visits. They need to get their kids tested for lead. We're urging people to get back to the doctor to do that. If you need more information, contact us at info@ghhi.org. Go on our website, www.ghhi.org, or call us 1-800-370-5323.
All right, Ruth Ann Norton, thank you so much for joining us today. We certainly appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.